Um, okay, recording. Oh my God, takutnya. Okay, so, sorry. It's actually for everything. Okay, move on. So, again, another misconception. HRDT, we started implemented it in 2019. It's actually way back then. And when we first started introducing it, it's only focused on level 1 reaction, which is, I think most of you are well familiar with Kirkpatrick training evaluation model. Is actually to measure immediate response. So the questionnaire is quite limited. The questionnaire only focus about what is it, macam mana feeling student you, okay, whether there is like improvement of the training, only that, and it just capture overall rating. Okay, so starting from November 2023 this year, we are actually revamping the questionnaire. It still use the similar method and everything, but the questionnaire is now more how you call it, comprised lah. So we try to measure level 2 learning. Still immediate reactions means when you pass it to your participant, you get an immediate reaction from that feedback and questionnaire. Okay. Okay, so what are the value of HRDT? The value of HRDT in HRD Corp, we are actually trying to have an access to immediate feedback and recognition for participants. So that I think most of you know the important of evaluation. You tak nak buat program macam previously my team yang kita buat bootcamp, HRD Corp bootcamp, kita tak nak buat program yang orang kata short sendiri je. Macam we want to further enhance the module. Kita nak be the best bootcamp. Maksudnya kalau orang tanya, oh training program ke, trainers bootcamp, mana HRD Corp dah buat. Sebab from the evaluation yang participant give to us, we made it improvement. We discuss balik dengan speaker, we sit down with all our trainers, our event team or the hotel especially, what is the area of improvement. So that's the reason why evaluation is important. So from I think most of you know this, the value of HRDT is you can get immediately feedback and recognition from your participant, and you can simply know what are the identified area of improvement from your individual course. If you have 5 module, which are the module to tackle? And lastly is actually our intention is to have your brand awareness. So once you participate in HRDT, your training provider name is actually listed in our website. This is the link hrdcorp.gov.my/HRDT. I can share the slide with Jeremy later or dengan Mr. Cairo. So just email me, so I will give this feedback later. Okay, masa HRDT implement in 2019, circular say is mandatory, but we have a limitation. We is system limitation. Masa time tu up to sekarang pun HRDT kita buat tu is actually a manual submission. Means you have to download our OA Google form or maybe download the questionnaire, pass it to your participant and key in balik dalam Excel and submit it through the system. I know it's very hassle. So that's why because of that we tak make it compulsory. HRDT tak tie into any claim or grant processes. So it's not necessary, oh you tak submit you punya TEE, you tak boleh claim. Oh you tak submit TEE, you tak boleh claim grant. Or the reason paling latest, kalau you tak submit TEE, you tak boleh go through accreditation. That's all misconception. We are actually try to ajak you to join the HRDT because we are creating a platform to create your brand awareness in our platform. Other than that, just to share, starting our team memang to tackle the hassle of manual submission, we are currently building a digital platform. Means you tak payah dah download form, print it out, or maybe just share the Google form, tunggu diorang nak submit. No, we are in the midst of making it digital. Means your participant download the super apps and directly just submit HRDT dari digital platform. So what you will do, you just tunggu diorang submit and you will get the immediate result. So we are trying to do that. There's this one limitation. When we first started doing that, we only think the perspective of training provider. So I have this conversation with your president, Mr. Khairul. So he said that one of the things that most of trainers nak, you nak immediately access of the TEE result for you to submit for your accreditation. So with that in mind, I will go back to the drawing board and discuss with my team whether it's feasible to do it. I think kalau boleh, it will be very good platform for you daripada you tunggu TP untuk submit the TE for you for submit for accreditation. You can just use that platform and immediately submit it to accreditation process. Okay. So next, as I mentioned it, when we started in 2019, we do inform it via circular. It's actually a mandatory, but there is no penalty for missing participation yet, and there are no things of macam tak boleh claim, tak boleh grant, tak boleh claim, tak boleh submit accreditation. There are no such thing. TE is actually a mandatory, is actually a individual thing. Maksudnya dia memang stand on its own. Okay, and also are we using the TE data as one of the mandatory requirement this year for our shortlisted award winner for HRD award? So means if you didn't participate in HRDT, immediately you tak fall in under our prerequisite thingy lah. So one of the thing yang kita tengok is you punya TE submission. Okay, next. As I mentioned, currently TEE participation is manual. So how can you actually participate in HRDT? There are 3 steps. First is assess, summarize, and send. First step is you to assess the questionnaire. So how you want to assess it? It's a very simple form. We actually created the form for you. You can actually use it in your courses if you want it, or if you have your own evaluation, just use the question, embed it into your questionnaire and submit it to us. So just download it. We have it in English and Malay. We are still working on to get it in Chinese. It's actually a fillable PDF. So you don't have to actually transfer it dalam words balik. No, we already make it, we already done it for you. So your participant can actually do it directly here. Okay. Okay. One of the things that we are trying to introduce starting 2014, but this is still in a drawing block, is actually to introduce a learning growth, because we trying to go to the level 2 of the Kirkpatrick yang I tunjuk awal-awal tu to measure learning. So currently, kalau most of you perasan dalam this new questionnaire, kita minta post-test and pre-test, but this is an optional. Kita tak buat di mandatory if you don't have the pre-test and post-test currently in your training. So don't worry, you don't have to provide it. But if you have it, then you can just put it here and we can actually do the calculation or calculate on the learning group. Okay, next, once you dah dapat feedback from your participant, you have to fill up in this is the Excel form. So fill up one by one, the email address, mobile, and all the questionnaire, and that database will give you an immediately respond for your courses. So you don't have to actually recalculate it or average it out. Our Excel template already did it for you. So all you have to do, just key in all the feedback that you received, the rating, and the template will actually calculate it. So you will get the immediate result. Okay, your overall rating is this much. So what are the areas that actually need to be improved? So they are the criteria in that black box. Okay, and lastly, once you have finalize your Excel file, you just have to actually submit it via the training hub. These are the platform. I share it later. So put it all your information there and submit it through the system. Okay. Here are the mandatory item. Also, kalau you perasan, I tak tahu nampak ke tak kat sini. But later on, I show you the the version lah yang kita dah embedded, there you have to actually have a declaration from the trainee. So this one, just ask your trainee to put it something just to declare that they are actually okay with releasing the data to us. Okay. This is just to recap. You can also copy our OA Google. We do have our own, we do created it for you, the OA Google form in online version. So you can just use this link, send, customize on your own. You can put it whatever question, or maybe you want to put it additional question, or maybe just to change something, you can actually customize it, share a link to all your participants, and just collect data from that and submit it to via the training hub. Okay, and last but not least, all our data is actually protected by the PDPA Act. So don't worry about it getting desperate. Okay, so let me share with you. Okay, give me a second. I just want to share with you the version that we actually have. Okay. Okay, can you see it? Boleh kan? Okay. So these are actually a new online, this is the new question F for TE. Previously, we only have a limited question, only 10 of it. But currently, kita embedded because we want a comprehensive data. We don't want the data to stop dekat training provider. It's not fair. We want the data to actually know. Kita nak orang luar tahu our trainer is actually a very good trainer. So we actually have all the questionnaire there. We classify it accordingly. We have it under content quality. So you can get all your final rating here. You have a training provider category, you have trainers category, and last but not least, you this is the optional inilah the pre-test and post-test. This is optional. So if you don't have it, don't worry about it. So these are the questionnaire that I say that you have to have your participant punya declaration whether they are actually okay to share it with you or not. Okay, I think that's all from me. We can all open the floor to Q&A.
Right, everyone. Okay. Right, everyone. Thank you very much, Shahila, for something short, simple. Yet,
Yep.
of course, I know a lot of people have questions after this. Okay, so
Okay.
get ready. But before we do that, can everyone please on your video so that we can take a group photo of everybody? MAPTaC president is also here. Cairo, where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Okay, Cairo. Okay, let's have our president say a few words. Okay. I'm sure he wants to say something, and then we'll take a group photo. Come, Cairo, anything on your side?
Good evening, everyone. I believe you all can hear my voice, right?
Yes, sir.
Can hear.
On behalf of MAPTaC, I would like to say thank you for your time, and also coming here. And thank you actually to Puan Shahila for helping me to connect with as much trainer as possible for this session, because the first session that HRDC done it only have like 300 people je kan. So it doesn't get to many people, so that's why we try to get as much people to this session so that more people can know about it, especially the latest update and also the reward part. So I know Malaysian trainers are great, but we need the recognition from HRDC, and that's why we are going to push as much people, trainers, to get accreditations and also to get the rewards, so that we know how good we are.
Okay.
Right? And it's good for your branding also. So let's work with HRDC to make things better. And let's show to the world that we are better. And for those who not yet be part of MAPTaC, I invite all that are in this session today to register as fast as possible, get as much benefit from MAPTaC, and let us be your voice, and let's work with HRDC for the benefit of all the trainers and coaches that we have. And again, thank you everyone for tonight, and thank you Puan Shahila for giving your time to us and share this to the community. All right. Thank you so much, Jeremy.
Right, thank you. Now, all right, thank you everyone. Now let's take a group photo. After we take a group photo, what we gotta do is we just gotta spend 5 minutes sharing what is MAPTaC and how you can join us, and then after that we go Q&A. Okay, right? So that if anyone want to leave later on, they want to leave a bit early, go ahead, right? Because you have taken a group photo and we have shared about who is MAPTaC. So let's go. All right, can we just take a group photo? Ken, can you mind? Okay, thank you. All right, Ken. Ken will be running this. Ken, let's go.
Everybody click allow and your photo will be taken.
Okay, please do that, huh? A lot of PDPA stuff, huh?
Can take mine
Okay.
again. I did not smile in my first photo though.
It's okay. I nampak the sambal on your teeth. Don't worry, we'll take another one, yeah, once everybody is in.
Okay, Ken?
Hang on. The photos are still being generated right now.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Everybody go ahead and smile. We're going to do a retake, another one, yeah? Okay. All right. Give me a good smile. Count of 3, 2, 1.
Okay, Ken, are we done?
Yep, just about.
Okay.
Let it generate a couple more. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, all right. Thank you everyone for doing that. Now, before we go to Q&A, what we got to do is just to share with you who is MAPTaC, what do we do in MAPTaC, right? We got a president here and myself. My name is Jeremy Lee. I'm one of the EXCO members, and I'm quite sure there's a few EXCO members around, right? So let's just give me 5 minutes and I'll share with you what's MAPTaC. Okay, MAPTaC is the Malaysian Association of Professional Trainers. Okay, that's who we are, and coaches. So we can represent the trainers and the coaches, or why we call it professional. Most of us in the group are all HRD Corp trainer, TTT certified, and we are also out there trying to get all those who are TTT certified but not accredited yet to be accredited. So that's another thing that we are doing. So if you're interested in how to become an accredited trainer, please join us in the next session coming up very soon. It's also in all the WhatsApp that we have blast out. Now, we set up several years ago to represent a lot of the trainers and coaches communities in Malaysia. So this is the main trainer group when it comes to professional trainers. And what we want to do is to protect a lot of the trainers and coaches by strengthening the quality, right, economy and the unity of trainers. We have heard over the years that there are many issues between trainers and training providers and trainers and clients, and sometimes even why you feel that you don't have a voice when you're going to talk to HRD Corp. Well, we can be your voice. Now, the other thing is, of course, we want to, of course, build up the whole community of trainers and coaches by sharing a lot of knowledge. So you see that we do share quite a fair bit. Every 2-3 weeks, you see us having a program. So please join us for this program. But it will be best if you can also join us as members, because we got separate things happening just for members, right? And last but not least, one of the key main aim that we have, we want to strengthen, right, a lot of the trainers in Malaysia, so that we can be on par or even better than many of the trainers in the region, which is why we fully endorse whatever HRD Corp is doing for the TEE program, right? End of the day, what we want to do is build on 3 pillars of quality, economy, and unity. And that is what we are doing. Now, we are currently still revamping our website, so please bear with us a little bit. There's a lot of things that we are doing. And if you want to join us, this is how you can do, just join us, right? Snap on the QR code down there. We are having a whole series of sharing and, what we call 3T sessions, right? Trainer teh tarik. So usually when we have a physical session, after our sharing, we usually have a trainer teh tarik. You will have the newer trainers and also the older trainers talking, chit-chatting, sharing knowledge, and of course, you will see training providers there, right? We're also having our what we call our website coming up very, very soon. Roadshows are coming up. We do community meets. We also do some charity events here and there, and also what we call newsmakers. Okay, so please, there are many of us in the group who have many experience, right? Like Cairo and myself, we have been training for many, many years, right? So if you want to know more about how to do well in this particular business, do join us in MAPTaC, right? So please click on the QR code, right? Or you can just reach out to me. My name is Jeremy Lee, and also our president is here. Mr. President, anything you want to add?
No, thank you so much, Jeremy. Good things, and we are coming up with more initiative. So those who are want to be part of us, do make your decision fast and take action. Okay, dah macam atas stage dah jual.
Okay, so main thing, please take action, everybody, right? And now let's go back to the main superstar for tonight. Okay. Okay, right. Puan Shahila, right? The floor is yours, right?
Okay,
So what we can do?
Okay,
Right.
thank you, Ken, for summarizing it. Okay, so I go through the first question. Sometimes the employer requests the TE result for their record and for the TNA. Okay, when we plan it, the super apps, TP and employer can actually assess it directly. How employer will assess the TE, the data is actually being shared into platform. One is the super apps itself, or we call it ACE platform. Another one is another sort of rebranding of E3, so the data can be obtained there. So how does feel and look like? We have to wait because it's still in a development phase. Okay. Question number 2, what is considered a good rating? This is very subjective, but as per the Kirkpatrick, a good rating is actually if you using the Linked rating, 1 to 5. A good rating is 4.5 and above. Okay, in my slide, I think I can share it. Hold on. Previously, or maybe I just share it with Cik Cairo or Ken later. There there kat tepi tu dia have like some sort of berapa percentage, so you can use that as a guide. Okay, next question. Okay, it's actually reflected already in the Google form. Tapi when you use the OA Google form, you don't get that immediate result macam dalam Excel template. You still have to actually transfer it to the Excel template to get your immediate result. I know if you're using some sort of software macam Survey Monkey, you will get that. You macam boleh terus download Excel kan. But OA Google Form, there is a limitation. You are not able to get that immediate result macam cantik-cantik dalam that template, dalam yang apa tu Excel template I show it immediately. The Excel template tu, if you dah actually do it nicely, you can actually just ambil that as you punya report and submit it untuk accreditation or just submit it untuk you punya employer ke wherever. But OA Google Form, dia ada limitation. Freelance trainer like me, will there be a rating? Okay, ada kat I punya sharing tadi, I show you there are 3 sections. One is TP, one is trainer, and one is courses. So yes, for you can get your rating, overall rating directly from the trainer section. Okay, currently question number 5, sorry. Bila I nervous, saya suka cakap laju-laju. So,
Shahila, hold on. Everyone, now Shahila is actually reading from a chat. So if you know where she's going, just go to the chat. Okay, go to a chat. You will see a chat down there. Right, click the chat, scroll down, you will see a list of questions that Ken had 90 typed out, right? And she's going through the 1 to 10. So if you got question, please add on. So this allows us to go fast, this allows us to move fast, right? And she is going at super speed. Okay, let's go.
Sebab malam kan, hari Jumaat, malam weekend. Okay, this is the question tadi. I reshare it again. As you can see, there are 3 sections. Ni revamp punya question maksudnya kita dah enhance the questionnaire. Kita nak move forward. Later on, I share with you kenapa kita revamp this questionnaire. So dekat sini dia ada 3 section. One is course content. Section B on the training provider, organizer and overall. Tadi ada one of the questionnaire I ada nampak dia ada tanya pasal if the course is in-house. Okay, this is actually on behalf of organizer. If it's in-house course, that is organizer for that organizer lah, maksudnya that company tu, maksudnya kita nak tahu company tu memang betul-betul ke ada conducive punya learning environment. If kerusi dia elok ke apa ke, so these are the questionnaire for that part. If you are doing it public, then this part is for you lah. Okay, the freelance training is under section C. So once you dah dapat ni, you can take this overall. I am satisfied with the trainer. These are your final rating. Kalau you use it, you transfer it to our Excel template, you will get immediately rating for all this section. Okay. Question number 6. If this mandatory, if yes, what happened? Okay, currently it's not mandatory. And if there is no participation, then it's okay. Sometimes class you cancel ke apa, then it's okay. If your participant pun tak nak fill up, currently is okay, but I cannot cakap in the future because we never know how is management moving. Kalau ada tukar polisi ke apa, that's what I tak boleh jawab. But currently is not mandatory, and currently you just need to have like 70% of participation. If class you ada 25, so 70% daripada 25 jawab questionnaire tu dah good to go. You can immediately submit it the for HRDT. Yes, trainee need to sign the OA Google form. The reason being, TP are the one using their data and submit it to HRDT. So you have to get their consent to use their data, especially the IC, to submit it for the TEE. Okay, in the TRG assessment form, what is TRG? Sorry. This one I dah cakap tadi kan. If it's in-house, then it's for the organizer lah. Question number 9. Has the okay, this one I tak clear. I tak sure. I tak faham soalan ni sebab currently even you submit for I think my knowledge pun limited juga ni. I have to check back. Tapi for course submission, the item requirement pre and post are not part of the item requirement for course submission. When you submit you punya course, system or the officer tak tengok pun you ada pre and post. Dia tengok your punya content and also your punya I think about TTT or something about training TTT. As the info streamline also to claiming officer, I need to check because if it actually tied it to claim, then no. If you tak submit HRDT pun, you still can claim macam biasa. There is no penalty, there is no such thing of it. Tak submit, tak boleh claim, tak submit, grant you tak approve. Currently, it does not tie it to anything. There is no penalty for not participating. Okay, so question number 10, does the coaching program fall under? This HRDT is actually for all type of courses. It does not put a limitation to class in-house or class on Excel. No, it's actually for all type of courses. I think I can share kenapa we actually separated the questionnaire to 3 parts. Okay, the reason being in the future, one of the plan is for us to have a platform where everybody can access it. Okay, let's say you are the client. Client you nak tengok which are the training provider, maybe dalam kategori leadership. They want to know the best training provider and the best trainers for them to engage. They can just log into that system because we have the data. HRD Corp have the data, then it can be a very a brand awareness for you because dari situ orang boleh tahu, oh sebenarnya Mr. Jeremy, I use Jeremy lah kan. Mr. Jeremy rating dia 4.8. He's a very good in speaking. He's a very good in leadership. So you punya client can immediately engage you. You punya client dah tak payah nak macam rasa doubtful tau, nak approach you, macam nak kena minta you punya profile. Previously, I'm from SIDC, the training arm of Security Commission. We have a very rigid process when we nak engage speaker. When speaker want to come on board and SIDC, dia kena go through onboarding process, ada panel yang akan assess dia. So kalau panel tu rasa even though you are very good, but dia rasa macam, oh you punya style macam tak sesuai dengan kita punya klien, dia tak engage sebab dia don't have the data, dia tak tahu pun selama ni how you perform in market. So that is actually one of the limitation for trainers dengan TP. You are very good trainer, you are very good TP, but you don't have data to support it. By participating in HRDT, you can use that platform untuk market diri you juga. Okay, selama ni kalau you go to SIDC konon lah I cakap, tapi all this while I punya rating is 4.8, I punya rating is 4.7. I receive a very good feedback daripada I punya employer. Kalau you buat certification courses all my 90% of I punya student pass A++, macam tu. You boleh show the evidence to them. That's the reason juga kenapa kita minta pre-test dengan post-test. Later on, kita akan revamp dia lagi. Untuk certification, dia akan ada different category. So you can show that to them. Bring the data, proudly show to your client, proudly show to, macam Cik Khairul kata tadi lah, you work with us, we actually helping you with this brand. That's the reason lah kenapa kita ada that kind of criteria. Okay, so for Marilee, if TP organize training TE can be submitted. Okay, currently memang training provider je yang boleh submit TE. But when we go digitize, when kita dah ada platform sendiri, then trainer pun boleh submit on behalf. Tapi dia sebenarnya participant tu submit directly. TP dengan trainer tak boleh, tak payah buat apa-apa. You just have to wait and you dapat immediate result. OA form downloaded from the website you shared earlier is different. Yes, currently memang OA tu lain. Sebab this question A kita akan enforce, bukanlah enforce, kalau guna enforce tu macam kejam pula kan. Kita akan dia tak enforce, tapi I macam hopefully you gunalah question A baru start 1 November. So nanti bila 1 November onwards baru akan ada question A baru yang you boleh download daripada website. Tapi I will share it dengan Jeremy dengan Mr. Khairul later. So you can have sekarang pun you boleh terus pakai question A tu kalau you nak. Dia tak mandatory when OA will start mandatory, currently tak mandatory, tapi we really hope that you can actually use the revamped question A starting from 1st November onward. Okay, kadang-kadang walaupun tipe yang organized training, tapi the arrangement provided is booked by the customer. Yes, unfortunately yes, sebab the history behind it, trainer ke apa, it has to be semua sekali. Dia kena macam kita ada immediate reaction. Kalau tempat training tu tak kondusif, dia memang effect kita punya feeling. Macam contoh kita pergi kedai makan kedai makan tu makanan dia memang sedap sangat, tapi kedai tu panas, tak ada aircon. You macam tengah makan tu you rasa macam panas so it akan affect juga you nanti pergi dekat rating kedai tu macam kedai ni panas. You macam lupa pun yang you punya makan tu sedap, waiter tu bagi senyuman manis dekat you. That is why dia berkait. So the reason why memang dia akan effect jugalah. Okay, memang you submit paperless. So actually currently kita ada dua type. Either you download it, pass it, or you can just use the OA Google Form, dia online punya form. You just share the link to your participant, they just use it and immediately submit the rating. Okay, from the website. Okay, soalan 15
Yeah,
Oh,
SKQ.
15. Oh, SKQ,
SKQ.
sorry.
Yes, SKQ, when the class environment is no good, we put down the rating. Fair or not fair, which is not fair to the trainer. If this question can be put down under section which is not affecting the rate, it will be better.
Yes.
So in recommendation
Okay.
ni.
Ada the question A dia memang separate macam tu. Question A tu sebab kita faham you punya concern. Sometimes masa ada team design the question A, one of the team from the trainer side dia kata okay lah kalau trainer use it to submit for HRDT, for dia punya accreditation, kalau macam you cakap lah, macam tak cantik ke classroom ke, tak ada parking, dia datang marah-marah, dia bagi rating you teruk. Oh kenapa lah dia pergi buat kelas dekat sini, panas rating. So dia akan affect you punya rating. That's the reason why the new question A dia ada separate question. So you will be judged macam rate tu fairly lah. So kalau kelas tu tak best, yang affect tu dekat bahagian trainer rating, trainer the organizer. Kalau content tu maybe lacking, so dekat bahagian content. So kalau trainer tu yang macam tak berapa best, so is bahagian trainer. So dia ada 3 section. So kalau you nak submit untuk you punya accreditation, you use that you punya section lah, you punya trainer site tu, you ambil that, submit untuk accreditation. Macam tu. Okay. Marzana, any plan to integrate with our client as many of client have their own okay, I cannot paksa, I tak boleh pergi to multinational organization, oh you punya client, oh guna juga HRDC punya question, no. All I can say that we can encourage them to use it if they have their own, maybe sometimes soalan dia lebih kurang sama je. So you can actually just take it or maybe ask them nicely, embedded our questionnaire ke, atau you tengoklah mana question dia yang sama-sama, sebab most of the questionnaire dekat luar pun lebih kurang je macam HRDT, dan use it to submit for HRDT. Masa we nak do the revamping, we see a lot of questionnaire, you name it, my team sampai macam, oh okay, questionnaire lagi, sebab we want to have a one comprehensive questionnaire for everybody. So we actually look at it through multiple sources. So kalau soalan tu kena, then put it. Kalau tak kena, then maybe you can just leave it blank or something. Yes, I faham. All participant memang tak bodoh. Sebab tu currently if you have like 70% of participation pun you can use HRDT. Is there any negative outcome or repercussion? Tak ada. Even though you punya rating jatuh 4.4 pun kita tak call you, hey you punya rating jatuh. No, you can actually use this to encourage balik you punya mana-mana yang okay, this one kena maybe kena perbetulkan. So yes, in the future pun tak ada juga. Kalau bawah 4.5, oh tak boleh claim, no such thing. Kita tak plan pun untuk buat juga digitalization ke, kita buat new framework ke, tak ada. There's no thing to tie it lah. We use Google Forms, so the trainee will scan the QR code. So how the trainee will be signed? OA Google Form yang dekat online tu, dia just ada tick button je. So kalau you punya trainee tick kat situ, dah consider dia give consent. Question: if the training program involve few days when it's spread over few weeks, okay, the completion should be on the last date of the training regardless. Sometimes macam Lean Six Sigma, kelas tu panjang. If you go to the black belt or you go to higher belt, black belt kan? Tu sampai 6 months. So at the end of 6 months baru submit HRDT. Yeah, different courses dia ada different mechanism. Macam contoh TTT dia 5 day. After 5 day baru buat HRDT. Betul. Okay, I think that's about it. Please share the form. Yes, boleh. Nanti you get it from Mr. Khairul, nanti I share.
Right.
Okay.
Someone asked, someone actually asked, can I download the data of my training from HRD OA Google Form? Boleh kan?
Can I boleh? Sebab bila you transfer it out to the Excel, you dapat je data tu. Data tu, I rasa macam to be fair, I tunjuk balik lah. Dia ada part tu dekat Excel. We dah create it for you. You can use it directly and submit it untuk any type of report. Okay.
Okay, good. Right. Ryan Lee pun kata, I think there are some teething problems as with any new venture. Would it be, it'll be great if HRDC can compile a Q&A list? Q&A?
Q&A, okay. Our team, kita dah, previously we have our own engagement. So kita ada list of questionnaire similar. So memang ada Q&A dekat dalam tu. We dah prepare that for you. So later on I share everything so you can have it. Macam ni, this is the Excel form. So bila you dapat the result, put it here. So this is you punya overall rating. Tepi tu dekat output summary is on the percentage dekat mana. So you can use it directly for you punya reporting. Okay.
Right. Anyone else? Right. Naima asked, yeah, just to clarify, the OA Google form can be used by TP for the department to give us rating, yes?
Yes, can. Betul, boleh.
That's all purpose. Okay. Anyone else? Come on. Right. You got any questions? Right. Not much opportunity to catch this lovely lady here. She's the head of the evaluation unit. Okay. So she definitely is the right person to talk to.
Okay, I think ada satu dari Andy. Okay, new trainer, this is your platform. Don't worry about it sebab you tak ada data. This is the platform for you to collect you punya data. Study from zero and build it you punya platform. There's no such thing of disadvantages ke apa ke. We are trying to help. We are trying so much actually to help macam accreditation pun actually the process is very simple pun. Nanti later on my colleague share tapi I just share it. Dia ada for kalau you go by the activity assessment, you go by activity, there are 4 document. Kat situ you rasa banyak. Tapi actually the document macam contoh proof of payment. Even though you ada satu je proof of payment, pun you dah boleh guna untuk submit for accreditation. It's a very simple process. So my colleague will share with you later. Okay, I think that's all.
Any more?
Alright, anyone?
Any more? Right. Okay. Right. Quick one. Anyone would like to raise any physical question? No. You like to open your mouth and talk. As we are all trainers, some of us like to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to do that, time to raise your hand and I will unmute you. Okay. Let's go.
Puan Shaila, I have a question.
Okay.
Just to clarify, meaning that the implementation is 1st November. Correct?
Tak, bukan. Implementation sebenarnya dah lama dari 2019. But previously, kita punya questionnaire very limited. Dia memang terus je dekat TP. So, we are revamping the questionnaire. 1st November tu, we encourage you to start using the new questionnaire untuk submit for HRDT.
The one that yang you kata akan pergi will flash out to HRDC punya website. When will it start?
Itu later sebab it's still on the development stage. Kita memang tengah prepare it accordingly lah. All the feedback kita gather, macam one of your punya feedback to get trainer to assess it directly. Itu pun on kita punya stage. We take it into consideration and go back to the drawing board to talk to the team. Actually, boleh tak buat macam tu?
I nak ulang lah soalan. I nak ada masalah sama lah. All data collected will be from when to where?
Okay, this one this one I tak boleh jawab sebab actually I pun tak tahu. I tak sure lagi. Sebab kalau you nak dari 2019, kalau you tanya I, honestly data kita is we only have about 1,008 or 1,009 TP yang participate. So kalau macam ada question daripada someone tadi I rasa macam good, dia trainer baru, so tak fair untuk dia sebab dia ada 10 course compare dengan Jeremy yang dah 30 tahun ada 300 course. So rating kat situ will be very weightage, dia sangat tak adil. So this one kita kena discuss dulu. Kena tengok volume of the data on how to actually do it, whether nak do it yearly to be fair, or maybe kita memang share it 2019 dari 2000 ke macam mana. But if you ask me, I prefer it to have like yearly, maybe hujung tahun December, then kita ada data baru. Also maybe kita buat quarterly. So that's what is all planning stage. I tak sure lagi. Okay.
Nice. Thank you so much, Shaila. Anyone else? That one for me lah.
Anyone, raise your hand. If you got any question, please raise your hand. Okay. If I see you raise your hand, then I will unmute you. You can ask a direct question. Okay. To one here. Everybody? One, I got one question.
Okay,
right?
boleh.
Okay. Do you, because I know if you don't get this mandatory, most Malaysians will not do it lah.
Yeah.
So is there like a date that you are thinking of, or HRD Corp is thinking that you become mandatory?
Honestly tak ada. Kita tak plan tu lagi. We are not to that extent. So currently tak ada, tapi I tak tahu in the future. 2 tahun lagi, 3 tahun lagi ke, nanti tiba-tiba ada orang quote, hari tu dia kata tak mandatory, 3 tahun ni cerita. So kita tak tahu.
Okay, right. So no definite date yet, for mandatory.
No
okay.
Yes.
Right. Anyone? Question. Right. If you got, come on, anyone? would we be able to add in non? Oh, actually, that's a good question. Would we be
Yes,
able to add on non? Yeah.
Actually, the current data, the HRDT yang sekarang ni is kita open to all type of courses. I lupa nak beritahu. Dia tak semestinya fokus on HRD claimable training tak. We do receive sebab kita use that data heavily for HRD award, so kita banyak sangat receive submission daripada non HRDC courses, certification courses. Ada yang macam simple courses pun ada because they want data to participate in HRD awards. So kita open to all type of courses.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Cool. Right. So unmuting. Hold on.
Oh, Nazira, I think you
Yeah,
are the
Nazira.
one. 3
Okay.
boleh je. Boleh 3 hours pun boleh. Yes. Is it? Yeah, I have a daily food handler training, but it's yes. Yeah, can. No worry about that.
Right. Liana, are you there? You raise your hand.
Hello, dengar tak?
Yes, we can hear you,
Yes.
Liana.
So, macam kalau untuk submission untuk OA ni, bila habis training, bila duration berapa lama untuk kita submit ke dalam HRDC punya portal? Itu satu. Lagi
Okay.
satu, kita memang post punya test. Lepas tu waktu dalam OA punya submission by trainee after QR code, dia nak kena masukkan markah dia, scoring dia tu sendiri ke ataupun TP yang boleh masukkan?
Okay, untuk Google Form, if using the online platform tu kan you pass the link to you punya participant, so by right is you punya participant yang have to key in. The pre on post test tu diorang yang kena key in sendiri. You can share the marks with them sebab untuk level 2 punya based on Patrick, dia tak ada tie in to macam kalau tak pass you cause you fail. No, it's actually just to check the level of understanding between participants. So you can share it with them. Soalan nombor 1 tadi, okay. Soalan nombor 1, currently kita practice 21st day after you punya course, you submit untuk HRDT. Kalau you boleh submit awal, then you can. But ideally is 21st, 21 hari lah lepas training you habis. Okay, I hope I answer your question, Yana.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, well, most welcome.
Okay. There's a question from SP Fong. Is team building included for the TEE?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Sebab macam HRD Award tahun ni ada juga submission from trainers yang buat team building. Yes, it's included. They're all type of trainer. Coach Nan, is it possible to share all the form including boleh, memang boleh. I share it later nanti. Maybe tomorrow lah ya. Tomorrow I email to Cik Khairul ke Jeremy ke all the FAQ, I punya presentation slide and also the Google form juga. Can we use the same OA form for our? Boleh, you can use that. Is very kita memang kalau you use it, I very happy lah. Sebab question A tu dah memang separate. Memang I plan it accordingly, so you can use it. You can remove the HR logo or maybe nak amend question A tu pun up to you. Okay, even though the training is not under HRD, kalau you tak nak submit, you nak using we punya question A boleh, tapi pretty much you submit lah to us. So I adalah data you, so don't worry about that too much. Some requirement, okay, untuk training yang require 2 trainers, so dia punya OA tu you kena macam overall on macam you, kalau you use OA you kena amend dia sikit lah. Same goes dengan the manual submission. Can we claim coaching and mentoring hours? Okay, honestly, accreditation ni dia a very tedious process yang I tak sure. So coaching and mentoring, you can have a discussion with my colleague. I rasa 25 kan on accreditation. You punya session lah.
For accreditation punya question, kita ada lagi satu sesi supaya jadi Puan Syahila dia boleh fokus dekat tugas dia lah.
Yes.
So nanti tak ada jadi confusion.
So later on you boleh ask this question to my colleague ya. Annie, I'm so sorry, I tak familiar dengan proses accreditation.
Anyone else?
Okay.
Anyone else?
Ah.
Anyone else? Anyone else? Any questions? Right?
Got question on amendment dekat OA tu. Macam mana nak amend kan?
OA Google Form dia tak adalah standardized lah. Nazira, nanti I share I punya email, I show you how to actually amend it. Sebab I tak boleh show dekat sini kan, dia macam very, macam senang je, you tahu just tambah-tambah question kat bawah tu.
Okay. Right. Well, I heard just now that you were saying something about this is related to also the HRD Corp punya awards kan. So
Yeah,
for
betul.
people who put it in, they got you will use the data from all these OA and everything for their awards, is it?
Betul. Dia punya high chances untuk participate tu tinggi lah, because we have you punya data for HRD awards untuk that category lah.
Okay, everybody understand that, huh? You
Yeah,
want
so
to win an award, you
2000
better put in.
ada berapa orang ni? 100 plus ni, 114, 2024 semua masuk HRD award. Macam tu.
When is the
Any
nearest HRD award, Puan Syahilah? So, diorang boleh target.
Selalunya dia date conference. Macam this year, HRD Awards is on the first night of the conference, 30. Okay, speaking about conference, as you know, I jual sikit lah and HCCE on the 30th or 31st of October. So do come and support us. We still have available exhibitor. Kalau you nak, you can contact my team. Ada Nurul Iman, Nur Rahma, Yamti Faridi, ada dengan me. We can actually arrange it for that. Yes, of course I promote. Is that a BM version of OA Google Form? Yes, ada version tu. I hope by 1st November dia dah available dekat website. Currently, I only have English version. Later on, my team will actually amend it and everything, and then we ada dalam BM version lah. MS, okay. Zaha, you okay, macam tahun ni, just to share dia punya proses untuk HRD Award, kita open submission. All our social media, I punya team memang dah bagi tahu dekat dalam kita punya social media, we are open for submission untuk HRD Award. So dia ada kategori employer, large employer, big employer, SME, training provider and trainer. So kalau you nak participate, you kena submit you punya proposal lah. Dari proposal baru kita tengok HRDT. So Azhar, next year you masuk 2024.
So dia bukan automatic. Dia bukan automatic Puan Syahilah?
Tak, dia tak automatic. Sebab you have to submit the proposal. Ada juga macam, I tak tahu sebab honestly I memang baru join HRD Corp in December 2023. Tapi apa yang I faham, previously dia hantar invitation rating trainer. Dia adalah criteria dia something. If you memang fulfill the criteria, rating you lepas 4.7 and above, dia orang akan hantar invitation untuk you submit the proposal. But tahun ni, I tahu sebab kita buat, tak apalah dah banyak buat. Okay. Kita buka open submission to be fair. So, and also tahun ni for HRD Award, kita buka untuk region. So, for you in the region, dekat Sabah ke Sarawak, you have a high chances untuk win sebab kita fokus dekat region you je. There are 1 million from Sarawak, there are 1 million from Sabah. Sebab sometimes macam go back to the question yang macam dia punya data HRD very low, macam dia trainer baru. Tapi dekat region you are well known. You memang tahu. So to be fair to you, kita go to the region. So Sabah, trainer yang terbaik, you menang. Dekat Sarawak, trainer yang terbaik untuk menang. So you compete against you punya peer dengan colleague je. Macam tu. How to submit? Untuk tahun ni kita dah close. The submission dia ada proses dia lah. So maybe next year you can have a look on that. Chia Siu-Chin. Other than rating, we all comment included in the summarized assessment output. Yes. Include juga SP form. Alright.
Okay, everybody.
Okay.
Right. Come on. Any more questions, right? Don't want to keep everyone waiting. If you got questions, ask now, or else we'll be closing off at about, right, in 15 minutes, less than 15 minutes time, okay? At 9:15. If you got questions, it's a good time to ask, okay? Okay. Sorry, Iza, Nuiza.
Tadi soalan ni I dah tanya tapi I tak dengar jawapan berapa lama. Tempoh dia 21 hari lepas you punya training.
Okay.
Is the award like this? Cik Zainuddin.
Apa ni?
Okay, then that's why I'm not sure. Okay.
Okay, right. Everyone, okay, a lot of information.
Award and ceremony. Yeah, similar macam tu lah. I tak sure. This one Perkeso punya award kan? Dia lain.
Yang ni Perkeso punya.
This one is
Oh,
Perkeso
ini
punya.
Perkeso punya. Yeah. Okay. Everyone else, are we okay? Are we good? Everyone, you got a lot of information tonight? Okay, right? This is what we do, right? In MAPTaC, we share a lot. We try to get the latest from a lot of the people out there. If we hear something, we try to get you the news. This is what we do in the MAPTaC. And I know I'm promoting again. But just to let you know, please join us, okay? Right, join us for our event. Join us as a member, right? Together with myself and also our president here. Okay, we are all very happy for you to be with us here tonight. Okay, and any last things, right? Give you one more chance to say something. Okay,
Got one raise
Diana.
up,
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Yes, Diana want to say something again. Okay, can.
Ya, kalau macam satu training, kita ada 2 trainer, macam mana kita nak evaluate? Lepas tu yang kedua saya nak tanya, kalau kata guest trainer, dia pun nak kena evaluate sekali ke?
Okay, ideally all trainer, to be fair to them, sebab you kata you ada trainer 2-3, dia kena ada dia punya rating sendirilah. But if you rasa macam quite a hassle for you untuk print out or maybe edit the questionnaire, so maybe you can like discuss it dengan guest trainer. I punya main trainer je yang kita tanya rating, guest trainer maybe later, macam tu. Untuk the edit tu, you boleh edit the question dekat dalam OA Google Form. In the manual submission, dia kena ada 2 form lah, untuk part trainer tu sahaja. Okay.
Okay.
How about guest trainer?
Guest trainer macam I mention tu lah, kalau dia nak, then kalau you ada 3 trainer pun dia kena ada 3 rating, tapi you have to discuss it dengan guest trainer lah macam mana.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, welcome.
Okay, right. 9:15 coming up. Anyone else? Anyone else? Any other questions? Last question. Wow, when I say last question sure got 2. Okay. Okay. This one. Okay. Right. All right then. Right, everyone. Can you please give a thumbs up to Puan? Okay, Shahila, for doing this for us. It's a Friday night off. She probably can go dating, but because of that, she has to be with you tonight. Okay. Okay, everyone, please give her a thumbs up, and also please give her a round of applause for job fantastically done. Right. Thank you very much, Puan. We all had your pleasure tonight to understand exactly how all of us can participate. Okay, and also please make sure do participate in the TEE. Okay. Now, with that, Mr. President, any last words from any of us? And Puan, any last words for any of us?
On behalf of me and my team, thank you so much for inviting
So much, Jeremy.
us.
Thank you so much, Puan Shaila.
Thank
you so much, everyone. I really appreciate the sessions. I hope to see more and all of you on the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken, 23rd, right?
Yeah, 23rd, accreditation.
Regarding our accreditation, we are pushing for accreditation so that we know our trainers' quality, and we are really pushing it so that HRDC can also know how good our trainers are, and we're really active in teaching. We are not people that are having all these certificates, and that's why we are pushing as much as possible. And we have Teresa raising up hand. Do you have any question, Teresa?
No. Just now it was for Shahila just now.
Thank you.
Juan, anything for us?
All right. On behalf of me and my team, and also on behalf of HRD Corp, thank you so much for inviting us. I do hope that all of you are participating in HRDT, and thank you so much for your support. See you in NHCCE 2023.
Yes, we'll see you.
All right.
Okay,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Have a very good evening. And if you got any questions for me or at MAPTaC, please stay back. I will answer the question and I'll make sure President stays back as well.
Don't
Okay?
forget email the presentation, please. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
sure.
you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Everyone have a good evening and have a good week ahead. All right. Thank you, everybody. If you got any questions about MAPTaC, it's a good time to stay back and we will answer the questions for you. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure and we hope to see more of you in our event, and please join us as a member. Okay, please join us as a member. Our next event is on the 25th of October, right? And it's on trainers accreditation. For those of you who have not been accredited yet and want to find out more information, please join us because someone from HRD Corp sharing with you exactly how it's done. And of course, we've got senior trainers here who will also share with you how they did it, okay, and what they did. So with that, have a good evening. Yes, we will share the slide as soon as we get it, okay. All right. All of us, we've got your email, okay. We will definitely send it to you. And thank you. Yes. Right. Remember, anything on HRD Corp TE or NHCCE, yes, which is the conference coming up, you can email to Nurul. Oh, I should be wearing my specs. I can't see without
Nurul
my
Iman.
specs.
Nurul Iman.
Iman,
Yeah, just
sorry.
Nurul. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, anyone? All right, for those of you who are still remaining, all right, any questions for us? Karu and myself are here. We represent MAPTaC. Okay. Any questions?
So hi, this is Nazira from EduFood. Thank you so much for answering the questions just now. I'd just like to ask about MAPTaC in one sense that, for example, I do have coordinators. Like, for example, they are not trainers, but they are coordinating everything under the sun about the training. Would they be able to join MAPTaC? Yes or no? Coordinators, they are not they are specifically not trainers.
Boss, you want to answer the question?
My suggestion will be for you to join in MAPTaC, but for MAPTaC event, you can send them as your representative. So because MAPTaC we are going to push for accreditation later. So kalau diorang bukan trainer, then they will not get the benefit like all our showcase and our new website. They need to put your pictures kan. But for them to manage your account later can.
Yeah.
So we are planning to push a lot of things outside. We are currently gathering all the networks from our end. But the best is for you to join, and you can get them to be your rep lah.
I see. All right, didn't know that, because I'm kind of worried, because sometimes when it comes to persatuan, be like, you yourself have to be very, very active. I go like, but but I'll be at that place. I'll be at that place. At that place. At this. So I'm kind of worried in one sense. So if it's something like that, it'll be easier, better lah.
Yeah, it is like that. However, if let's say we are going to go for international later, the one that the face that need to go for showcase is your face kan.
Okay, boss.
Kalau if you are not the one that ni, you hantar your punya staff, susah lah. But still you need to be there.
Okay, so when it comes to anything that has to do with training, and when it comes to that kind of situation, yes, I will make sure that I am there for that, basically, because that's the face I'm carrying. I agree with that as well. Yes. Can also.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Right. We got two more questions. Okay. Do we need to be TTT certified first before we sign up as a member of MAPTaC? Okay.
Yes.
Professional trainers.
Yeah, because for trainers, that's how we differentiate ourselves. We suggest for you to take the TTT if let's say lah, this is few tips and tricks. You want to go for shortcuts, but a longer way is go for NCS. No, under CR, normally around RM300 fees, and then take exemption. I think around RM300 kot. Then you already got your TTT, and then you can get your accreditation. We do Nazira, thank you Nazira. We do want our trainers to be at least accredited then we can sell the trainers lah. So no worries, we are going to be the platform selling, meaning that you are going to go directly to whoever like you. So that's why we need your accreditation lah. If you got award, better, easier for us.
Dah share link dah.
Oh,
That is
wow,
the
that's
last
great.
training for this year. So cepat-cepat daftar tau. I'm also sending in my trainers plural. Sending in myself as well, just for fun. Because I am actually TTT already. I've already TT for a lot of things. But then my trainers, they are mostly trainers that are literally just for KKM certified only. Would that TTT be accepted as a TTT as well? Because that's literally KKM punya Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia punya recognition.
We will go but based on case basis. Sebab normally we are going to force accreditation kan. So my suggestion is get the TTT first. We are actually going to talk about it with the EXCO later about the other TTT yang ada. The accreditation is the one, because kalau MAPTaC, we want our trainers to have at least accredited, so that we can talk a lot more on the initiative by HRDC apa semua lah. But if they have KKM, just put it there. We are going case by case basis, sebab currently we are going to do a lot of revamping and updating on our site lah.
Okay, duly noted. Thank you so much for answering the other questions. Appreciate it.
Okay.
For Kintan, do we have to pay membership to join MAPTaC? Yes, and also yearly for RM360 on yearly basis, RM100 for registrations. So it's around RM1 per day lah to be part of MAPTaC. It's cheaper than your Starbucks if you drink it on daily basis.
Much cheaper than your Starbucks.
just want to share from my persatuan punya point of view lah, because I'm also a SUA for another persatuan, also a persatuan about training, but this one is trainer just for the KKM training lah kan. You can Google about it, my SLPM. We do have our website and our landing page. It's very simple. We try to do the sophisticated one, not working. It's okay, we use for the landing page and for registration purposes only. So at first we had the payment a bit higher, about like that, like a rate of MAPTaC punya rate juga lah. I'm okay with that rate. I'm used to that kind of rate actually. But most trainers, they are not used to that rate yet. So what we do is that we do a promotion rate at RM80, and now we are currently doing everything at RM80. Because what we notice is that when we want to go for nak banyakkan peserta kan, just from my sharing lah kan, if you don't mind my sharing, is it okay for me to share?
Go ahead.
Yes, please.
Yeah. When it comes to recruiting participants lah kan, it's not easy to get at that rate because it's a one-off thing. Macam kalau you boleh kata macam boleh finance kan, as a bendahari, currently a bendahari, I will kill myself if you do the financing apa semua. Aku kena kejar peserta ahli tak. I don't want to do that. That's one thing for sure. I will literally quit as a bendahari, quite literally lah. So that's why we actually reduce the cost to like instead of hundreds of ringgit, we reduce to RM80 only flat for all, like coordinators and also trainers. We actually make it a flat rate because we understand that the trainers, they may not be able to pay for that rate, especially if they're not, like for example HRDC Client Mobile memang mahal but KKM requirement is RM50 per pax only, they get cheaper price only. So sad one. So we noticed that it is not easy to recruit new ahli when we have very high price. So we do a promo price first, and then we maintain at that price until now. Just sharing from another persatuan lah. But if you want to do that price, for me, I'm okay with it because I'm used to joining all this lah kan, BMA, BNI.
Yeah.
Berapa ribu nak mati tak belagu. So but then I understand the requirement, like macam kita perlukan banyak costing untuk buat a lot of programs, and I understand that. So for me, macam I'm very happy the fact that I'm paying because I'm an exco of my own persatuan as well. I understand how much money we need to maintain all this, everything. I understand that. For me, I'm happy to pay the money, but I think most, like for example, a lot of TPs they may not be, a lot of TPs, a lot of trainers, they may not be able to do so. Just from my sharing from my other parties, my persatuan lah, because I was one of the apa panggil founders as well lah. Faham juga perasaan lah.
Thank you. We are going to take it into our next meeting pun. Memang sekarang ni in the pipeline. We are looking into it. Masih lagi dibincangkan. So that's why wait for our announcement. Maybe dalam bulan depan kita orang akan buat new announcement on the initiative. But we are looking into it because sebelum ni kita memang bagi free joining. So now we are charging it because of the maintenance lah. But we do take on the feedback. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, I really appreciate your efforts as well. That's why I said I'm okay with it because I'm the TP, I'm the money maker, man. I'm paying all these trainers. But then I understand from the trainers punya point of view, I understand that they are not making much money out of macam being trainers kan. So especially for food handler training, we are not making that much money lah. I understand that. So it's from my point of view. I don't know about other corporate trainers. You as corporate trainers you may actually like earning much more money. I'm very happy for you guys. I'm supporting you as well. But from my ahli punya point of view, memang mahal lah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
Right. Anyone else? Any other questions that you may have? Right. Right. If not, we will be closing very, very soon. Because I know, right? Carol is just as tired as me. It's been a long day. Okay.
By the way, congratulations, Press, for getting dilantik tau, and everybody from the exco, congratulations, lots and lots congratulations to you guys.
Thank you. I hope I get the congratulation when we do something good for all the trainers. At the moment, we are doing a lot of planning.
All right, everyone, if you want to join us, let us know. Okay, we do represent a lot of trainers, and also within the team itself, there's a lot of senior trainers as well. There's also quite a fair number of providers, TP within the group. Okay, but the good thing about MAPTaC is every single one of the TP that's in the exco is also a trainer. Okay, is also a trainer. So we understand both perspectives of the game and how the game is played and what needs to happen to make sure we all win in the game. Okay, so anyone else? Last. Okay. Right. Ken, I think we can stop recording for the time being. Okay. Stop recording. I'm going to